I talk about these topics because it's something that I'm interested in, and because I keep seeing people miss the mark or miss the message on what the fuck's supposed to be going on, especially younger groups, man. If somebody says alt or alternative, especially in pertaining to life itself or culture, like, do yourself a favor and look up the textbook definition of the word alternative. It means a different way of thinking compared to the status quo. So all these talks going around about, oh, what makes you alternative and what I can and can't listen to, buddy, I don't give a fuck from the goddamn, it doesn't matter. I can name all of the goddamn alt or subcultures out there or contracultures out there that are alternative to actual status quo, right? So for the sake of keeping this video like one of my other ones that I did, kind of in the same vein, short, sweet, simple, and to the point, the best way, you want to be down so goddamn bad, any of y'all, it don't fucking matter. But like I said before, there's not enough external shit that you can do that can actually make you something. The best way to be that, you want to be down so goddamn bad, go out there and actually be kind to somebody for kindness sake and not expect shit in return. Go out there, go out of your motherfucking way to be the opposite of what culture and life itself is right now, which is a fucking asshole. Go out there, break a 20, buy you a goddamn water, and go out there and give like a 5 and a water to some random stranger that might be out on the street that's looking for something. Don't ask them what the fuck they doing with the money. Don't ask them who they giving the water for. You can even get them goddamn food. It don't fucking matter. Expect nothing in return out of either life or the universe itself. And do that. And then internalize that. Don't tell nobody about that shit. Your mom, internet, social media, none of that. People do so much shit for attention, and it's always the ones that get mad about somebody like me or somebody else saying, oh, you want to be down so goddamn bad, this is what you can do to be down, and y'all get mad. That shows that y'all only there for the goddamn aesthetic of the fucking subculture that y'all sitting here trying to goddamn usurp. You want to be goddamn down so bad, go out there and do the opposite of what life is showing you. Be the opposite of being a dick. Open the fucking door for somebody. Inform somebody about what it means to be a political, or what the political status is about the shit that y'all trying to be in. Like for real, if we really looking at this shit, if you ain't doing shit and you actually try to be in this space and you say it ain't about the goddamn music or it ain't about the fucking shit that motherfuckers talking about, go out there and do something that's contradictory to the status quo of what the fuck you trying to be a part of, and then you give yourself the air or the goddamn goal of being down. Because at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck if it was involved politically, right? Even if it was only a little bit or for a short period of its time, if it was involved politically, it ain't got shit about the goddamn clothes, it ain't got shit about the music, it ain't got shit about the style, the fucking way you present yourself, how much makeup you cake up on your goddamn face, none of that shit. You want to be down, go and do the opposite of what everybody else is fucking doing. Whether that be being a dick, whether that be people just being misogynistic, whether that be people being goddamn closed off and all to themselves because the world had hurt them or do something. You want to be down so goddamn bad, go out and do the opposite of what the fuck everybody else is doing. And keep it to your fucking self. Don't say shit to nobody. Don't even tell God about that shit. And then watch that shit change you if you actually fucking mean it. Then when a motherfucker come up to you and be like, you kind of giving off the air of you may be this or you may be that. Because they recognize and they see that shit within you. And because once you actually start living and expressing that shit, it becomes a part of you. It becomes who you are. It becomes your mindset. You start doing and thinking and talking about this shit without even fucking, like, it becomes a natural habit now. It now becomes a part of you. It's who you are. You're not faking it. You're not doing it. You're not doing this shit just for fucking likes or views. You go and do that shit and you don't say a goddamn thing to nobody about it. Whether you protest, whether you go help somebody out, whether you're charitable, or whether you say, you know what, I don't know you and you're probably going to shit on me for it because you've been hurt and been through some shit, but let me open the door for you. Let me pay for your coffee. Let me do some shit that'll help you the fuck out for no other reason. And don't say shit to nobody. Whoever it is that you be talking to, don't say a goddamn thing. That's how you be fucking down. That's how you show your goddamn solidarity. That's how you get quote unquote in and do what the fuck you supposed to do. I don't even got a problem saying this shit because it's still gonna go over motherfuckers' heads. It's gonna go over your head because motherfuckers still thinking that it's about the outward shit. It's about the shit that you either listen to or put on your goddamn body. You ain't got a goddamn thing to do with any of that. Somebody who's really about this shit, they're gonna recognize that about you. And I'll keep saying that shit until you motherfuckers actually start making sense and actually understand what the fuck it is to be a part of any of this shit that y'all try to be a part of. For some reason, everybody wants to be a part of all this shit because it's fucking cool now and it's profitable. But what the fuck would you think about it if it ain't had no money, no likes, or no views attached to any of that shit? Would you still want to do it? Would you still want to be a part of it? The same way a motherfucker would still want to be a gamer if they could not stream it, if they could not show it, and if it did not have a market for it, and nobody advertised that shit. Actually sit and think about that shit before y'all sit here and bitch and complain to people about, oh, well, y'all ain't let me a part of this and that and blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. It's time out for all that shit. Because I'm getting tired of hearing it. I'm getting tired of seeing it. I'm having to scroll past this shit on my goddamn For You. Think about that shit.